Merle on the move, got the flow so smooth. Spitting rhymes on the podcast, got nothing to prove. He's the host with the most, dropping knowledge every week. From the underground to the mainstream, making the street speak. Step on the stage, Merle grabs the microphone, holding it down, he's in the league of his own. Interviews with the legends, the up and coming stars. No topic off limits, pushing the bars. Merle on the move, taking over the game. Keeping it real, never fake, never tame. Hip hop podcast, bringing the heat. With Merle on the mic, grooving to the beat.
Only fight a life up the road if you bold, nigga. I been in them rooms, never told on the code. Nigga, you ain't street and it shows on the bros. Pussy take me to my cells, getting cold. I'm in that mode. I'm in buy and sell, nigga. I done bought and sold. I done crossed 100 fucking rows with a load, nigga. I done flew to Cali, pick and roll with the froze. I done sat down with the plug, eating rolls, nigga. $100 steaks, raising up the stakes. Whole time we is eating, never looked upon his plate. Plug told me he proud of me, he raising up the weight. I told him I'm proud of him, I never gotta wait. Wonder where I be right now, I never gotta wait. I could lead the hood right now, be a legend heavyweight. Got a mini Draco, that shit nasty Kevin Gates. But it come with free tickets if you trip to Heaven Gates, nigga. I'm a walking bomb, nigga, play get blown away. I don't need no drugs to detonate. On my section 8, put that shit on every day, like a sexy day. I just got another plate for some extra pay. Me going with the essay, I work for Hefe. Fresher than a nigga death day. When I dress late, I make sure that all my kids cool and niece and F straight. Told them that I always keep them fresh, they get the best grades. I know that I'm out here in the streets, but this is a chess play. And I ain't getting out the game till it's a checkmate. Everything I got, I had to make, that's the best way. If I can't make it, had to take it, that's the next way.
Welcome to the Merle on the Move show. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to tonight's program. So tonight I'm gonna talk about sports, of course. You know, talk about the Yankees, the Cardinals, and what's going on in sports, and plus the NFL, plus a lot of college sports. You know, I would say one. Plus, we're gonna talk about inflation and violence, violent crime and inflation. Those are the two things that really is at head of the political spectrum. It is 44 days until the election. 44 days. So in 44 days, we'll have the new president. So getting close. We talk about all the rhetoric that's going on. Vice president, the debate coming up, October 1st. Trump is talking about he's not going to debate Kamala. She says he's willing to do it again. He said he's not going to do it again because he said he won. We'll talk about that. So plus we're going to talk about I had an interview with um one of my closest friends, great artist, one of my favorite rappers ever. Gutter Body Bag, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna play some of his music, Body Bag Gutter. Play some of his music here. Anyways, great interview. Shout out to Body Bag Gutter. That's my guy. Also, we're gonna hit a few things. I'm gonna play a clip probably about some inflation, but not only that, it's some things going on, hot topics. The Diddy, the Diddler, Diddy, whatever spectrum you want to say. We'll talk about that. Plus, got arrested dead. Rich Homie Quan's funeral happened. So, yeah. So, welcome to the Merle on the Move show. Once again, I welcome everybody. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And tonight's a very special night because fall is right around the corner. Yeah, it's starting to get a little chilly. This my time of year. I like the hoodie. I'm getting back to the hoodies. I've been wearing t-shirts doing the show. I'm getting back to that hoodie weather. So yeah, but welcome to all my subscribers. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Since I think last time I did the show, I think I said I was almost at 400. I'm over 6. So a round of applause for that. No sad music. That's good music. No, we want the applause. That was good news. So uh, let's jump into sports this evening. So Colorado, Dion's team. I talked about that last week. I said a lot of people don't like Dion, so they hate on this team. But they won, went to overtime, 38-31. Shout out to Colorado. Dion, they doing it. They beat Baylor. That's a conference game. Baylor's good, so shout out to Dion for that. Iowa State won today, 58. Is it 58? 59? 59-7. I think something like that. So shout out to Iowa State winning. They beat up on Arkansas. So yeah, college football is really dope. Tomorrow's NFL games. Cowboys are playing Baltimore. Rams are playing San Francisco. So those are some games that I'll be tuning into. The Jets just beat the Patriots. Patriots suck. I got a new coach, but I don't know nothing else about them. Anyway, so Chicago's playing the Colts. I'm kind of interested in that game. Try to check that one out. But let's go ahead and move on to what I really wanted to talk about. Let's get into this entertainment a little bit. Then we're gonna go into uh, violent crime because the political spectrum's taking over everything. I know a lot of you guys might not understand the landscape that's about to change, but if you know, you know the landscape is about to change. So when the political landscape change, everything else follows. So stay tuned when I get to that. I'm gonna have some timestamps. Somebody told me to recommend some timestamps in my videos, so I will start having some timestamps in my videos. That being said, let's move on to entertainment. Uh, Power was back. Another episode, really good. I think it's 2 episodes left to the season finale. Tariq is really involved in the episode. Mary J. Blige she looks so good. Oh, she looks really, really, really good. In these episodes. So shout out to Mary J. Um, I like Kane is the dude name. I couldn't think of his name last time. His name is Kane. He's really, really heavy. He's kind of supposed to be marrying the cartel lady, Norma, whatever her name is. Daughter's called involved. Anyway, check that show out if you're interested in that. Also, From. It's a series called From that's coming back tomorrow. It's really good. You can check that out. I think it's a Stars series, I believe, but it's called From. You can Google it, check it out. Also that series, Fight Night with Kevin Hart, another episode came out. It's really good. I like that. Taraji P. Henson is in it. Uh, like I said, Samuel Jackson, Kevin Hart. It's really good. Check that out. Another episode came out. I haven't watched any movies this week, but it's another movie coming out. I said that Megalopolis, whatever it is. They pronounced it wrong, but anyway, that's coming out. This is moving on. So, music wise, Cardi B, shout out to Cardi B. She had her baby. Her and Offset had another little girl. So, shout out to them. Congratulations. Congratulations. And on the Breakfast Club with some dope interviews. I do want to talk about Charlemagne a little bit, but some good interviews on the Breakfast Club. You can check that out this week if you're interested. I did see that I think Jess Hilarious is coming back. I seen on social media a video her baby, and she might be coming back to the show shortly. Charlemagne is weird. I'm gonna say that again. Just listen to the show. That's all I gotta say. Just listen to the show. He's weird. Shout out to Envy for putting up with it. I know that's your guy. But you 2 guys are totally different, and the vibe is really weird. That's why Angela Yee got out of there. It's really weird. And Charlemagne got people around him that like him, and that's cool. But the show is not the same, and y'all know that. But anyway, I still listen to it because it's I like being connected to Black culture in that way. I guess I don't know. Anyway, I'll move on to something else. Let's go into. I want to talk about inflation. So I've been talking about Reaganomics. I've been talking about the prices of things going up and down, and inflation in total. But let's talk about the fear, right? So Trump in this Springfield, Ohio thing, he's threatening to come in. He wants to come visit Springfield, Ohio, and the people of Springfield, Ohio, like, nah, we don't want you coming, bruh. We don't want you coming to our town, and because he's bringing chaos, and you're not making the town look bad. It's not a good light. So and it's the fear mongering. You got Aurora, Colorado, and the people, the migrants from Venezuela, and the stories that he depicted. They got people coming up, acting like they're reporters and researching. And anyway, so it's just the fear thing. So now you got people coming up. I got this interview. Let's just look it up here on YouTube. And the guy's running for vice president, uh, Tim Walz. and reporters asking him questions about inflation, violent crime, and the hope for America. And once again, we're talking about two different Americas because it was a guy I was speaking to, and he was from Shreveport, Louisiana, right? And it seems like if you're white, or not just maybe white or mixed, right? But you from a good area, was considered a good area, is low crime, low poverty. You may be a rural area, but it gets some poor rural areas too. But I mean, maybe if you're in a good affluent area and you're not used to being around poor people, and then you have a side of town that's a poor area, and you consider that side of town a bad area. Don't mean the people are bad. It's just a poor economic area. Some people have a fear of going into those areas, right? Some people don't like frequenting that parts of town, right? So they try to stay away from those areas. And so that's how we have 2 different Americas, because those people that live in those areas, they don't have the same fear. They fear maybe going into maybe suburban areas because of the police in the area don't feel like they belong in that area, so they may be harassed because they're in that area, and people that's from the suburban areas, they feel like they will be harassed if they're in the more lower poverty area. Right? So, once again, 2 Americas. Same town, different areas of the town, different income areas of the town, 2 different Americas because its perspectives are looked at different. The people with money look down on the people with no money. The people that don't have money look sometimes not just up, but in fear because if you get caught in the area that you ain't belong, you get harassed. So, the biggest perspective in when you look at that is class warfare. And how do you create the discontent and the discourse between the two races? It's the violence. It's not money because most rich people don't mind people having money. It's if that money brings a a a, a, a bad element, right? Say for instance, in a lot of areas, you get people that worked in auto factory in the 50s and 60s, auto plants, and their families buy homes, right? And then they have children. And those children, they don't grow up and they don't have good jobs. They may get on drugs, they may commit some crimes, but they end up not being great people in society. And those kids inherited the property from the parents when they pass away. And those parents have kids, right? So they're not good parents, and now they're raising other kids and they don't have good morals and good parents, and they inherit it. So now you got, you know, a bad vibe or bad people in the good area of this home. Get what I'm saying? So, it's a cycle, right? Hurt people. So mental illness is not just something that you can label a person. It's a condition, right? It's something that a person goes through that mentally afflicts them, challenges them, uh, 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 halts them, right? Prevents a person from becoming them true selves. And hopefully, if a person can medicate themselves either through uh, talking through a therapist or going to some kind of treatment or finding some kind of uh, self awareness to be able to deal with these mental illness conditions, it just keeps repeating itself. So when it comes to violent crime and the government trying to psychologically make you think that your neighbor or the people that don't speak the same language that you do or somebody that dresses different and listens to different kinds of music could be a threat because they're poor or because they eat different. Now I'm not talking about pets or cats and dogs. I'm talking about culturally different foods, different plates. Uh, That's wrong, or it's fear. It's beware. You know, they're not like us. And that's what America is. It's all kinds of different kinds of people, different cultures. People in New Orleans act different than people in Minnesota. People in New York act different than people in Idaho. And people in Texas are different than people in Georgia. You know what I mean? All over. In Miami. It's different people. We're all the same country. But they want states to run everything. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, hey, let the federal government get out the way, let the states decide, and we can say, if we want people from Florida in our state or not, we can say if we want people in Texas in our state or not. It would be its own entity, and that's what they're trying to get to. So that being said, I'm about to move on past that. It's the 44 days to the election. The most important thing you can do is to vote. Not going to tell you who to vote for, but the most important thing you can do as a citizen, as a good human of in this country at least, is to vote. So make sure you register. Make sure you know where your polling place is, and make sure that you have, if you need to have credentials, make sure you have it. And yeah, it's the most important election of your life, probably. That's what they all say. But here we are. Anyway, this is Merle on the Move. I'm gonna sign off. It's been a long video. Um, Stay tuned next week. Like I said, uh, I had a interview with Body Bag Gutter. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Check in for that. I'm gonna play a clip of that here, and the long version of that video will be up. And also, make sure you stay tuned for where Merle on the Move logo will be floating at. You don't know where it's floating at. Where is it at today? And that contest is coming soon. Just look for that Merle on the Move logo. You don't know where it might be. It could be anywhere. Anyway, Merle on the Move. Peace.